Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to review the project Velas. Velas VLX is pumping while the market bleeds. We are going to check why this could be happening. We are going to review everything in the chart, but mainly we are going to cover everything in the project, comparison with another blockchains, news and everything. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications. And without anything else, let's go into it. Well guys, many of you have been asking me to do a video about Velas. This is a project that I was not very aware in the past. It's not a new project, but it's ranking already in the position 98. And the most important thing is that in the past 7 days it has a 61% uptrend and is completely green even with all the other cryptos are bleeding. So except the ones that are related with metaverse, all the crypto market is bleeding, but this coin, this particular Velas project is pumping. So we are going to check a little bit about that. Right now at 51 cents, it's creating new all-time highs in the middle of the bleed of the market. Bitcoin 10% down and $9,000 below the last all-time high. So everything in the market is safe for a correction, but this project is pumping. The circulating supply is the same that the total supply already, 2.12 billion, market cap 1 billion, and seems that this project is really good in terms of velocity of the blockchain, but let's go review a little bit. So the website looks very nice, it's very, very modern. It's not so intuitive that I like it for see the sections and everything, but you can do a lot of things with Velas in the documentation, building applications, running a validator node, integrate the apps from Ethereum virtual machine. You have the Velas grant programs to develop here. You can get some money to develop over Velas. You can learn and interact with exchanges. But what is Velas? Well, Velas is the world's fastest EVM. This is the Ethereum virtual machine blockchain, an open source platform for decentralized projects and applications, processing up 75,000 transactions per second with instant finality, extremely low fees and Solidity support. Solidity is the main programming language for Ethereum platform, so that means that it will be very compatible for that. So for here, for me, it's just another blockchain. Let's read a little more. So to address the main blockchain trilemma, our technologies are being developed with an emphasis on scalability, security, and decentralization, of course. Currently, Velas blockchain performance is much higher than what can be seen across most of the existing blockchain platforms. Okay, well, that seems something that every blockchain will say. To resolve the scalability issue, we have built our solution based on Solana, so that is important, complementing it with additional features and innovations as supporting compatibility with Ethereum virtual machine. Okay. All Ethereum-based decentralized application, DApps, and decentralized finance protocol DeFi's can be seamlessly run on Velas. Well, that is great. Of course, we have our token VLX. The token will be used for transaction payments, like many others, and supporting the proof-of-stake consensus. So you will be able to stake it and get VLX in rewards. Staking allows block producers, validators, and their delegators to provide transaction consensus and receive staking incentive for honest block production. Okay. Well, you can see here how you can stake your tokens and see all the details on that. One thing that I don't like in the website is that, like many other websites or old websites, they compare against Ethereum. So we know that we don't have Ethereum 2.0, but stop to put in the comparison of velocity and cost of the fees against Ethereum and sometimes even with Bitcoin. We know those blockchains are slow and we know that the fee of Ethereum is high, but you should be comparing yourself with, I don't know, Solana, Harmonic Chain, with another very competitive blockchains, AVAX and others, because if you compare yourself with the slowest, of course, you run 50,000 transactions per second against the 17 transactions per second for Ethereum. So this is something that I didn't like it. But the transactions are really low, so that is great. The things for this project seems that the transaction velocity is a very quick blockchain right now. So I think that is the strongest thing here. Velas is a Swiss headquartered technology company led by a diverse team of engineers, cryptographers, researchers, etc. We are going to check about that. I was reviewing the Velas GitHub repository. They are a public blockchain, so everything is here. And you know that I am a developer too, so I was entering into each of the repositories and see how the progress is going on the project. And I have to say, you can see here actually, the last update on this repository was 4 hours ago, 4 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, updated yesterday. So everything is looking great here. So the development team, I don't have an idea how many people are because they are not registered here on the repository, but they seem that they really are working on these repositories and the products. So that is a very good thing. Going into the Twitter, 90,000 subscribers here, followers. Didn't like too much the last tweets because it's all regarding that they enter into the top 100. A meet with our COO. I will make a little fun of that. Then you have some trading screenshot for CoinGecko and the last updates of the different exchanges that are listed. But I didn't some significant, I don't know, partnership news or significant news on the Twitter, but they are up to date. In terms of last news, this is the last news for Velas Network and Shippy NFTs announced the first motorsport NFT partnership. So Velas is proud to enter the world of motorsport NFTs with the help of a new powerful collaboration with the Shippy NFTs company. So the partnership between Velas creators is one of the fastest and most energy efficient blockchain platforms in the world. They are partnership here with these motorsport NFTs, and this will be takes effect as of November 2021. So this is just 3 days ago. That is great. Another thing is that in October, Velas increases the blockchain grants program to 100 million. We have been seeing this with many blockchains doing these grant programs to developers starting to build on this blockchain. And the Switzerland-based technology company Velas has allocated 100 million to startups building on top of the Velas blockchain, making a sizable increase from its initial pledge of 5 million early this year. So this is great. So at beginning of the year they put 5 million, now 100 million. So that seems that they have money to start increasing and creating products over the blockchain. So that is a good news. Before we continue with the video, remember that I am doing an amazing giveaway. I will be giving half of a Bitcoin to one winner and 5 Ethereum to 5 different winners. If you want to participate, it's super easy, just a couple of clicks. Follow the link in the description. But remember that you need to be subscribed to the channel with the bell on to be considered. Today, Velas VLX token becomes available on KuCoin Exchange, so I think it will go to make a pump on the price a little bit, besides that is already pumping. So check on that. Maybe you can enter in KuCoin or buy before that time. I tried to do a research of the team, but it was not easy at all. One good thing is that you have even a telephone number here on the LinkedIn page, so that is great. The headquarters are in Zurich. Was founded in 2019, so this blockchain already has, this company has already almost 3 years here. You can see here, I was trying to do a zoom and walk around the building and the office to see, but I wasn't able to do. But here is the headquarters of the project. One thing that I don't know if I didn't like it, but I was expecting something different. I went into people here on the LinkedIn, and you can see The team is built of 45 employees, which is not a low number. 22 from Ukraine, 3 for Switzerland, another 2 for Zurich and Switzerland, 3 Indonesia, but the headquarters is there, but there are not many employees from there. So that is something that I was expecting more people from Switzerland. That I think they have a very big staff of remote developers directly. I probably would say that many of these are developers, but you can see the diversity of the employees, and most of them are from Ukraine. So even if the headquarters are in Switzerland, most of the team is not from there. And something funny here is that trying to look people about the team, I get this video. I just will play a little bit. This is from 2020, March 16, 2020. So almost 2 years already. But the funny thing here is that we can see the product lead here, which is this beautiful girl. So that is funny that she's the only one that was presented here for the team. So that is funny. Anyways, there's information about Alex Alexandrov. This is the CEO of the company. I couldn't find much information about him, but you can follow him on Twitter at Velas founder, Alex Alexandrov. You can have some information about that. I really would like to know more about the team, the developers primarily, and the CEO and the CTO and all that information. I couldn't get it. So let's go into the price. Let me know in the comment section if you are already familiar with this project, with Velas project, and where you can find more information about the team, the developers. Do you have some information about that? Please comment below and give me your comments about this. Well, the charts looks very, very healthy on Velas. I don't know why the market didn't affect it. I really don't know the bleed market, but we can see some very strategic points of support and resistance. This previous all-time high here, then was resistance here, here, and here. But once we break it, we created support here near this top around here. From this bottom to the last high that we have here, we have the golden pocket exactly at these areas. I have to say, I put these two lines of support and resistance, then I put the Fibonacci, and you can see how this perfectly work. The 0.5 and the 0.618 are below this area. So I don't know if now is the moment to enter here, because this is, I don't know, super bullish in the market bleed, but doesn't seem to be affected by the market right now. The last all-time high here was at 54. So I don't know. I think one good entry point it will be here if the VLX token bleed with the rest of the market. If not, we could be creating a new all-time high very soon. Today it will be launching KuCoin. The stochastic RSI is super bullish on the daily candle. The same with the RSI. We have a bottom here, then a high, higher low, higher high, higher lows here, another high here. Even if we have a bearish divergence here that already play out here, like you can see, now we are okay with the RSI. So I don't know, super bullish here. I am not entering right now into this project, but now I will be keeping an eye on the process of the project right now. Let me know about this project if you know something. What do you think is the best of this project? Many of you have been asking me this review, so here you have it. Put your comments below, please. Remember, before we leave, like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications, and follow me in Twitter at CryptoCState. And I will be see you in the next video. Bye.